The world's most haunted hotel. Would you stay here? Imagine a place where shadows move without warning, whispers echo in empty halls, and objects defy the laws of physics, shifting all on their own. Welcome to the world's most haunted hotel. Hidden in isolation, its eerie reputation has terrified some and intrigued others. But the question remains, would you stay here? Buckle up and prepare for a nightmarish journey into the heart of darkness as we unveil the secrets of this sinister lodging. Perched far from bustling cities, this hotel stands in chilling silence, as though waiting for its next victim. Its towering structure, now shrouded in decay, looms under the pale light of a full moon. It's the kind of place that seems alive before you even set foot inside, a building that breathes with stories of sorrow and terror. Streetlights flicker as you approach its entrance, and a bitter wind carries the faintest whispers. These are the echoes of countless guests who entered but didn't sleep soundly, or at all. For decades, strange events have plagued its halls, sealing its reputation as the most haunted hotel on Earth. What are these inexplicable phenomena, and why do some believe this place is cursed? Let's find out. The hotel didn't always have its haunted title, or so the story goes. Its history is steeped in mystery. Built over 100 years ago, legend has it that the grounds were once a cemetery, and some claim the spirits buried beneath it were never given peace when the land was transformed. A building marred by tragedy, the hotel faced unexplained accidents during construction. Workers reported tools vanishing or reappearing in strange locations. One carpenter fell from the highest floor. His screams supposedly still echo in the stairwell on certain nights. The whispers only grew louder when, decades ago, an unexplainable fire engulfed half the building without ever reaching the source of its ignition. Survivors insist they heard laughter woven into the crackling flames. Could this be where the hauntings truly began? Horror stories from guests have pushed this hotel into infamy. Visitors speak of seeing shadowy figures at the ends of dimly lit corridors. These apparitions vanish the moment someone draws close, but leave in their wake an icy chill that seeps deep into your bones. Don't trust the mirrors, some warn. Why? Because reflections aren't always yours alone. Guests frequently report seeing fleeting shapes standing behind them or faces frozen in grief staring back. Yet, when they turn to look, no one's there. Even more harrowing are reports of whispered conversations. Hushed voices hum through the walls, growing louder as midnight approaches. These murmurs speak a language no one recognizes, and guests have checked out within hours, unable to endure the phantom sounds any longer. Some might call these tales sensationalized hearsay, but what about the evidence? Cameras placed throughout the premises have repeatedly captured jaw-dropping phenomena. Once, a shadow darted past a locked ballroom, though no one was recorded entering. Chairs slide across the floor in unison, as though unseen hands arranged them. The most infamous video remains the hallway ghost. In the dead of a quiet night, security cameras caught what appeared to be a translucent figure gliding up the hall. It paused, turned toward the camera, then evaporated into thin air. Experts have analyzed the footage extensively, but found no signs of manipulation. Some of the most compelling testimonies come from employees, not just guests. Staff members, though hardened by experience, recount spine-chilling events they can't explain. A janitor insists he hears faint laughter in the basement after hours, though the space is always empty. A receptionist claims they constantly battle malfunctioning electronics. Lights flicker uncontrollably, phones dial out on their own, and the alarm system activates randomly. Coincidence? Or is something malevolent toying with them? Several employees have refused to work night shifts altogether, unwilling to face what lies in the shadows. For the bravest, or perhaps most foolhardy, there's one room that stands out, room 306, the most haunted space in a hotel full of ghosts. Stories of this room are more terrifying than any other. Guests who dared to sleep there have fled in terror, abandoning their belongings to escape. Room 306 slams its doors without warning and locks its bathroom faucet into a ceaseless drip. Worst of all is the figure that guests frequently report seeing, a woman dressed in black. She never speaks or moves, only stares. But in the morning, there's no sign of her. except for the icy handprints left on windows. Would you brave a night in room 306 knowing the spirits there are far from friendly? The haunting doesn't appear random. According to folklore, each spirit has its tale. Among the most well-documented is the bride in black. Legend says she was left at the altar in the hotel's grand ballroom many decades ago. Consumed with grief, she's thought to have jumped to her death from the highest floor. Now her sorrow grips the hotel, and guests claim to see her pacing hallways, forever searching for her lost groom. Another figure, known as the Laughing Man, allegedly wanders near the kitchen. Visitors report bursts of mocking laughter, accompanied by the scent of burning wood, possibly connecting him to the fire that ravaged the hotel all those years ago. Curious investigators have taken on the challenge of unraveling this mystery. Paranormal equipment, from electromagnetic readers to thermal cameras, has recorded inexplicable spikes in energy no one can explain. Whispered voices captured on audio devices send chills down spines. A simple question of "who's here?" is often answered by faint, fragmented responses. "Leave, now." One investigator flagged a specific hallway as a hotspot after capturing a thermal image of a handprint on a wall. The only problem? The print faded in real time as it was being photographed. Now, the question of the hour. Knowing what you do, knowing the stories and evidence, would you spend the night in the most haunted hotel in the world? It's easy to dismiss the stories in the light of day, but imagine sitting in complete darkness, with nothing but ominous creaks, distant whispers, and the feeling that something, or someone, is watching you. Could you endure it, or would your courage crumble before sunrise? Before we go, let's consider one delicate subject. Is it right to profit from such grim tales? After all, the haunted title is partly rooted in tragedy. Truth or embellishment, the spirits may represent lives lost too early or injustices from the past. Does turning their torment into entertainment dishonor their memory, or does it connect us to the mysterious unknown in ways humans have wondered about for centuries? Haunted or hoax, there's no denying the chilling allure of this hotel. Whether you're a die-hard skeptic, a paranormal enthusiast, or someone searching for the ultimate thrill, this story leaves an impact. We all have fears buried within us, and places like this bring them to the surface. So, the question remains, would you dare to sleep in the world's most haunted hotel? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget, curiosity isn't always harmless. For every story explained, there are countless that remain an enigma. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.